Nowadays, you really gotta be careful who you're dealing with. People want to do stuff and put you through things, and like that's gonna solidify that you are ride or die. The wheels done fell off this motherfucker already. And they be doing things, and then they be trying to make it seem like it's normal. Not that now. There's 47 dudes in my DM right now. I'm picking the one that fights with me. Who said I wanted to be part of a Royal Rumble? And the grand prize not even crazy for real. No, because you don't apply no pressure, huh? I'm not sending you money. Because I want a man that's manly. Word. I want a man that's gonna fight for me. Anybody that stands up and, well, the guy you want me to fight has a gun. No, because I saw it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the greatest podcast in the world, the Ant Money Experience. And I am the greatest podcast host in the world, Sir King Ant Money, the greatest. Glad to have y'all back here once again. Got a great show lined up for y'all tonight. But if you are here right now, you know you're here for the unexpected start of the weekend with the gang. We're going to have a great time. Now, if you are also here right now, you know that you are watching on the most dangerous podcast network in the world, the Big Exclusive Network. If you got a podcast idea, your podcast needs a home, come on over to the winning team, man. Also, if you just want your podcast broadcast on a bigger network, come on over, gang. We got plenty of space and opportunity. With that being said, if you would like to be a co-host on the Ant Money Experience, if you want to come through, gang, ladies, titties out. Also, if you would like your event, your initiative, the dinners that you selling on Sundays, spotlight it, inbox me or DM me to make sure you let me know so I can put you on for the spotlight portion of my show. With that being said, a message from our sponsors. Yo, what up, my guy King Stokes? Also, like my good brother right there did. If you are watching right now, make sure you give a comment so I can give you your proper shout out. Without further ado, producer, bring up my co-host for this evening.
Here we go.
Playboy, what up, though?
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
Good to finally have you up here. I'm ready to have a time. And if you saw the script, you know we on straight bullshit tonight. How you feeling today, good brother?
I'm good. I cannot complain. How you feeling?
You know, I can't complain myself. It's been a pretty good week. We finally got some nice weather. It's supposed to rain this evening, but
the heat caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. I see you calming down now, but it definitely caught me off guard though.
Yeah, but you know, let's get into the shenanigans. With that being said, producer, let's jump into that. If it bleeds, it leads. What up with you? What up, Ryan? So, producer, my first topic, please. Rest in peace to Chuck Norris. Yo, it is crazy because you could literally be here one day and gone tomorrow. He actually had posted on his birthday, like, yo, I'm feeling good, best shape of my life, and ended up passing away the next week. All right, you can take that down, producer. Chuck Norris was my guy. Do you have any favorite Chuck Norris memories?
Honestly, the new era of life, they turned a lot of Chuck Norris stuff into jokes, and it just was funny. Like other than the movies, a lot of people ain't gonna remember from the movies. They're gonna remember from the memes and from the funny stuff on the internet. But I really did see him just post working out a week ago, and then he passed away. It really
Right.
That caught me off guard. I'm like, God damn, he was still in good shape too.
Yeah, you know, I think it's it's crazy because this is the second week in a row that a memory, rest in peace, Uncle Timmy. I was going through my Time Hop app and realized that a year ago this week, it was his funeral. I'm like, damn, I miss my guy. But we used to sit there and I used to watch uh Walker Texas Ranger with him. Now it would be watching him because
It's
he
been a
would fall
long
asleep and
time. It's been a
I'd be
long
just
time.
I'll be watching it, but yo, he used to be getting to
They used
it.
to love it. Like that was they used to love it.
Yo, that definitely was an old head classic. Now, with that being said, y'all, not gonna lie, if you see my docket, it is all straight bullshit going forward. Now, producer, my next topic, please.
Get that thing correct.
Producer.
Producer there.
My boy. He just playing, y'all. Is this nigga live?
We here.
Minor technical difficulties, y'all. All right, I see what happened. But yeah, while we still on the topic, Chuck, I think that the Chuck Norris shit was wild because, like I said, he was here today and passed away a week. I mean, here 1 week and then passed away the next week. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I am not a fan of the jokes. I didn't like the jokes at all. I just thought they was corny.
See, did you see him making fun of the jokes?
Yeah, I mean, I think when the jokes come,
See,
like
that's what brings it. Like it's okay. Like when a celebrity actually embrace it at 70 something years old, he made the joke about if it was a lion something like he embraced the can't nobody beat Chuck Norris jokes. That's when I start liking it.
yeah, I mean the Ryan, you thought the jokes was hilarious. I just thought the jokes was like
It went
like
overboard. It depends which one you sing. Some was tasteful, some was just ridiculous. Matter of fact, how do you feel about him and what's my guy? Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal with the ponytail is
They got like a little. They always had like a little feud, like a little beef in life.
I didn't realize they had a few.
Yeah.
But Steven Seagal with the ponytail was, I ain't gonna lie, he used to be catching wreck.
That's your guy.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to like Seagal a little bit. But one thing, now I did actually hear a good Chuck Norris story the other day. Somebody was talking about how he went to, I think, Brazil, and he faced a martial arts artist, and he was no, a jujitsu artist, and they said that it was like the top jujitsu guy in the world, and the dude whooped his ass bad in front of a bunch of people, and he just took it in stride. He learned jujitsu, became a black belt at it, and then made a mission to bring it back to America. So I thought that was dope, and that was humbling that he didn't take that the wrong way. He didn't retaliate in no kind of way. But all right, good people, we back in motion. Had a minor little technical difficulties, but with that said, producer, my next topic, please.
Charles County police now investigating after a professional cornhole player with no hands and no legs is accused of firing a deadly shot all while driving. We want to get out to our Homa Bash. She is live in La Plata this evening with more details. Homa?
Angie, bizarre to say the least. But before we get any further into this story, I just want to try to answer the question that so many people have right now. How did someone with no arms, no hands manage to fire a gun and allegedly kill someone?
Now, I stopped it right there because I didn't want to get into like the whole report. I'm here for the jokes. Now, what was your thoughts when you first saw that video?
See, when I first seen it, it actually came with the video of him shooting guns. So I seen like if you go on his Instagram, he actually shoot guns and da 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 da. So it's like me
I saw
seeing
him
that.
climb up. I saw him climb up a ladder. I was like,
Yeah, I'm saying. So hey, listen.
yo, but it is so many levels of what the fuck to this story. The first thing, he was driving a car.
He's a very active person who does. He does more. Listen, he's a very active person and not have his proper limbs. I don't know how to say it.
Second of all, he fired a gun. Third of all, he fired a gun while driving. So,
and then they said he asked the people in the back to get rid of the body, and then they disagreed, and then that's when, yeah.
wait. There were other people in the car?
Yes, that's what happened. It was other people in the car. He asked them to get rid of the body. They said no, and then I believe that's when he just sped off with the body and whatever happened. But yeah, it was other people in the vehicle for sure.
Yo, first of all.
Yo, stop it.
Now, Playboy, you done been around me a lot. There has been times where I've been intoxicated. I don't care how intoxicated I am. I'm not letting somebody with no hands and no legs drive me.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it at all.
Listen, where we going? I'm gonna catch the Uber there, yo.
Listen, I don't know how much trust they have for someone with no. I don't understand how everyone in the vehicle. Why is he the one driving?
Yo, why is he the one? Because he should have been the passenger.
Why is he driving? Like,
yo, you ain't gotta drive. You ain't gotta drive nowhere, homie. We got you.
Like that. That's just crazy.
And you know what? I think the funniest comment that I seen about it was one girl in the comments was like, "If you let somebody with no arms and no legs shoot you, you deserve to get shot."
Listen,
soon as he would have raised that,
I don't see how you don't see it. Like, where did he pull the gun out from?
He was definitely handy capable.
Like,
listen,
handy capable for real. Like,
soon as he would have pulled that gun out, disarmed. Get me.
Yeah, like I don't. He driving, pulling out guns. Like they let him do a lot in his city. I don't know. He got a lot going on.
And so it happened in Maryland. So I was going to pull the report because I wanted to see it. But when I saw this news clip, I saw the whole thing and they explained it. And I was like, I think I'm going to just leave this story where it's at because it just gets more bizarre the more you read about it. Yeah. But with that being said, producer, my next topic, please.
New this morning, a large pothole proved costly for drivers making their way across the Grays Ferry Avenue Bridge in Philadelphia. A crater in the eastbound lanes took out tires on at least 5 cars we saw lined up there. Police have since blocked off that pothole. It's not known when crews will be able to get out and make the necessary repairs.
Now, Sherm, I'm not sure how familiar you are with Southwest, but this pothole actually comes up every year. Every time after the snow clears, this one pothole comes up. So I've actually hit this pothole, and thank God I didn't catch a flat or a blowout. But this pothole appears every year, and it attacked 5 cars. And y'all was talking shit about the pothole squad. The pothole squad would have got rid of that jewel. Now, Sherm, what's the worst pothole you can remember in perfect year in past years?
The worst one was a couple years ago coming through. I know exactly where I was at. Coming through Belfield. I was coming down Belfield. I actually had my cousin driving my car. I'm in the passenger seat, and the tire blew up. He driving, blew a tire. And it was the worst because he got an attitude. He blew up my tire. We sitting there. It was one of those situations. Like, oh my goodness, it was the worst. It was.
I actually got a blowout on the expressway 2 weeks ago when I was coming back from Philly. The worst part was I was 10 minutes away from my crib. I'm like,
oh, I heard about that. Just that was like last week, right? Or
yeah, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, I'm right here. But thank God I was able to.
Thank goodness by myself. It never happened to me just by myself.
Yo, I was on 95 at that. His car is zooming past, and I'm like,
yeah, that's the worst. I ran out of gas on the highway one time. It's just a different feeling than I used to being out there while the car is moving. Like it's like that.
Yo, for sure. Your car weaving as they
Yeah,
driving
it's a different
past.
feeling. I don't like
It's
that.
an uncomfortable feeling, but fuck
But
that pothole.
damn that pothole, the whole city.
Yeah.
The city
Yo.
of Philadelphia. Are we ranked? Do they have a rankings like what city has the? We not the top or the top 5 in the world or something?
I mean, it got to be close to it. And I'm going to say it's 2 places in the city that has the absolute worst. I think 60th Street on the West Philly side. And also, I'm going to say Ogontz Ave. Those 2 places have the absolute worst pothole problem in the city.
Matter of fact, have you ever hit a pothole driving in any other city?
Yes. Maryland has a horrible pothole problem.
See, I never really drove through Maryland. I never hit a pothole in no other city before.
So I'm gonna tell you, the BW Parkway is the worst stretch of highway in this world. I thought 76 is bad. 76 ain't got shit on the Baltimore Washington Parkway. I'm gonna tell you how bad.
Crowded. The highway not that bad. It just be crowded. Like
No, it's bad because you know it's worse on the highway because when you driving on the highway, you don't got time to react because if you react, you gonna cause an accident.
Chain reaction too.
So I'm gonna tell you, the BW Parkway is so bad. This lady died, and in her will, she gave money to repair potholes on the expressway.
God damn. Are you sure? That's crazy.
I didn't make that up. But with that being said, oh, I couldn't wait to get to these next 2. Producer, my next topic, please. Punch the Monkey now has a girlfriend. Now,
that's my guy. I'm very big on Punch.
I was prepared to come up here and tell jokes because I'm like, man, she don't know that she with a bitch. But I saw the video literally earlier today when I got off work where one of the other monkeys came up messing with his girl, punched 2 hands.
You're right. He ran right up there.
He ran 2 hands. I said,
and then she got behind him.
I said, oh, word.
I'm big on Punch. Punch, my guy. I'm big on Punch.
Yo, Punch came through, did his 1-2, and then was like, I said, damn, he killed my joke. But you know what? I wasn't a fan. You know what, Punch? I gotta give you credit. I gotta give you credit, my guy.
Punch, man. Punch is out here. They ain't got no trees there and nothing. I wish they put them somewhere a little different. They're just in there in a little. It's not even big. I seen an oversized view. It's not even big where they at.
I'm gonna tell you, they in Japan. Japan has the worst zoos in the world. I went there once. Dog, you could walk up on this elephant.
Damn, what year you went to Japan?
I was in Japan in 2012. Shout out to Scooty. We was having a time. 2012 to 2014.
Hold on. You mean like you was the way you said like you was living out there? You was stationed out
I
there?
was.
Okay. Ew.
Look. We'll talk about that off the net. We got plenty. I got plenty of stories about that. But shout out to Punch. I ain't gonna hold you, Punch.
Punch my guy.
Yo, they definitely call him Punch for no reason. How did he get that nickname?
His name actually not Punch. Is if you read from the zoo page, it's not Punch. It's something, but it's something.
Was it Punch because he kept getting punched on?
No. He wasn't ready to throw him back. He ready now.
You there? What the? You hear me?
I think he just getting.
Yeah, nah, bro, we straight.
Oh no, it froze, so I wasn't sure. But with that being said, producer, my next topic, please. Damn,
I seen that too.
my screen froze, but I already know what my docket looked like. So now, Game recently got caught. And Game was sending ladies the same line on IG inboxes and DMs. Now, for one, I want to ask, what was your thoughts with Game sending the same DM to chicks?
When I first seen it, I thought about him keep using the same freestyle over and over.
Yo, red Lamborghini, white silver.
There's no reason we should know that. Like,
yo, real shit. When they show them, I mean, rappers do that, but dog, you on camera 7 times doing it.
Yeah, I've never seen it that many times.
Now, let me ask you: Do you got a go-to pickup line?
I really don't, because when I'm actually trying to talk to somebody or it depends. No, I really don't got no go-to pickup line, because most of the time, if I'm in somebody's DMs, I've seen them in person at least once or twice.
I was about to say not so much DM, because I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't do the DMs. I mean, more power to people that do. I know people that got credit. I mean, I only pulled up in the DM once. I hit that shot. Honestly, I had a relationship out of that. But but as far as like on site, do you got like a go-to, like you pull
No, I'm
up
more
on the
just to
shoot?
introduce myself tight. I really don't got no lines. I'm not a pickup line guy.
Okay.
And you know me, most of the time it comes with we already drinking or we already out having fun. So like it's already, I'm coming up with some shots and all that. So I'm really not maybe I need to work on my lines. Maybe I need some help.
Now I'm gonna say, when I pull up on a young lady, this is my go-to. I'm gonna call her gorgeous. From the rip, I'm gonna call her gorgeous. And it's funny because sometimes I might see a chick and I'm like, I think she might be a little bit out of my league.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna throw it out there anyway. You know what, miss? You look really gorgeous. I'll leave them with that and walk off and then see how they react to it. If it worked, I'll spin back later and shoot my shot.
All right, now,
If it don't land, I see like, all right, that wasn't the one.
No.
But a couple, I mean, I hit them with the corny joint. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven, angel?
I know. I actually heard you say that before.
It's corny, but it's enough to get them off
You
guard.
gotta
And
use
then
it with
from
somebody
there,
that with a good personality, because they know it's corny, but they know you're just trying to break the ice and just say
right.
something. Like you're not really trying to bag them off that line. You're just trying to. I mean, they gotta have a great personality. That's all.
Yo, I heard a corny, funny one the other day. This one, I was watching the Joe Budden podcast, and he said, one of the dudes was like, yo, what's that corny line you said shorties were back in the day? And he was like, yo, my name is Doug. Do you know what that is? And they were like, what? He said, that's God backwards with a little U in it. I said,
I'm about to say, hold on, brother.
I said, wait a minute. You get that off? Now, let me ask this. When you saw the post and they were saying that game, because I'm mad that I couldn't find a thread that I originally saw it, because it had 7 pictures all in one caption.
I seen it.
And do you think it's a problem with somebody that uses the same line on everybody?
Not a problem, but it do show that you just a little corny and that you just trying to just bag bitches all day. Because if you try to talk to somebody, you'll say something different. Like,
yeah, now Game being a person that has corny stuff attached to him, I was like, this one of the few times he had some online activity that I was like, I ain't mad at it, but
I mean, he shot his shot. It ain't like he did some creep stuff. He could have did something creep. So I'm not mad at it, but it's like it wasn't like unexpected that Game just kept saying the same line to everybody. Like,
for sure was not.
And you gotta think about the people that didn't screenshot. Like those are just some random people who actually got it. Like he probably said this shit 100 times.
Facts.
When they extra pretty, I do call them model face. I don't call everybody model face, but if I think if I call you model face, that means I really think you drop dead gorgeous. Okay.
Let me write that down. Start calling them model face. All right, got it. Yeah. But with that being said, producer, my next topic, please.
That's just the startup to get to the.
I like it. We're going to have to start answering things for that, Joe.
I got you.
But now, Meek Mills has decided that he is leaving X. He said that he's going to start using other sites. He's not happy with the way things are going on these sites. There's too many restrictions. You can't say what you want like you used to, which I don't necessarily have a problem with. I mean, I can tell you all that Meta and another social media site just lost a lawsuit about their social media sites being too addictive for teens and causing teens to have stress So do know that some social media guidelines are going to be changing in the very near future. But when you saw this post about Meek no longer being on X, what was your thoughts?
I have no thoughts about it, but my only thought was that Meek remind me of a dude that forget that he rich. Like that remind me of something that post like something that just one of us would say. Like
Yeah,
like what the hell, Meek? You don't even need goddamn X or whatever. Like he just one of them guys that you could tell he from Philly, but like Meek he just act like he forget that he rich, bro. You can drop an album. You can say whatever you want on the album. You worry about what you can say on X.
that's a very great point. Now, what I'm gonna say is I am sad to see that Meek is leaving X for the simple fact that Meek was very entertaining on X. I think that he's one of them people where, much like myself, you leave me to my devices, y'all gonna be entertained. You going, you
Meek
leave
got some
me.
classic tweets in
uh,
life.
oh, for sure. I miss Perked Up Meek. Perked Up Meek used to say the wildest dumb shit. Like, yo, what made you think of that? That really just crossed your mind.
Meek used to be just what I'm saying. He's like, once again, with them type stuff, he was just tweeting like a Philly nigga instead of a rich entertainer. Like
Nah, don't put that on us, brother. He was tweeting like a weirdo.
it's a lot of thorough people in Philly, and it's definitely a lot of weirdos in the city.
I think that I'm a mixture of both.
I'm
But
weird myself. You gotta be a little weird to be different. But I mean, long as
that's true. But with that being said, producer, my next topic, please. Now,
I didn't see this one.
kid
I didn't see
is
this. I'm sorry.
kid
Hold on, is
is
this real or is this like so? Is we playing right now?
now. I'm gonna tell you when I come across certain stuff. I leave it where it is because I don't want to do further research to see if it's real because that's going to kill the curiosity for me. I hope that this is real. Now, a student is suspended for telling teacher that her breath smells like hippo ass. Now, have you ever had an incident in school where you bid it on a teacher and got in
So,
trouble for it?
not as well. It might be hard to believe. I actually never been suspended ever in school.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been suspended from.
I've been suspended 4 times.
Yeah, I've never been suspended from school ever. But younger, no, I just was too respectful to even say a curse word in front of an adult. Period. So that young, I wouldn't have cursed in front of a adult at all.
Yeah,
Yeah. So in later high school years, I don't know what I
I
could
was
say.
letting it fly.
The teachers and the students, it wasn't that far off from being different.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, me and my producer are working on something because every episode I feel like I got a story. So we're gonna start having story time with Aunt Money. Now, I haven't been suspended for bidding on a teacher, but I got something very close to it that happened. So, and I went to Albany, so man, shout out to my bro Tyrone. So we sitting there, it's like 4th period. The teacher was out sick, so we had a sub. Now the substitute teacher, it was a math class. The substitute teacher was the math class that we both had the year before. So he knew us. So you know how they used to get the sheet with all the pictures on it so they could see what students was supposed to be in the class.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets the sheet with the students on it. So he going down the list, and the pictures was blurry just to give the audience that might not be familiar with it. The pictures were blurry. So even though it was a picture there, if you wasn't light skinned, they wasn't seeing who you are. So the teacher calling out names and people like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Because if it was a substitute, you was calling your homie and we was in there playing dice, playing cards, doing something. So I figured out that I got this substitute. So I'm like, yo, Ty, walk me to my locker so I can get my CD player. That's how long ago it was, ladies and gentlemen. So he's like, all right, bet. So the teacher like Anthony, because he used to talk real nauseated. Knows whatever it was,
Like,
whatever the word is for it
puffed up.
when it's here like you speak through you talk through your nostrils.
I'm a-
Yes, yes, definitely. So we walk out the classroom. We go to walk out, and he's like, Anthony, don't walk out that door or you can't come back. I'm like, listen, I still remember his name. I'm like, Mr. Bauer, you know I belong in this class. You know from that sheet that most of them don't. I'm gonna go get my CD player and I'm gonna come back in the class. Like I'm gonna do my work. I'm not even gonna act up. I'm gonna do my work, but I need to go get my CD player. He was like, "No, if you walk out that class, you can't come back." So I'm like, "All right, Mr. Bauer, whatever." So I walked in the hall, grabbed my CD player. We go back to the class. So my homie knocking on the door, nobody answering. So the door is slightly open. So he grabs the door, he pulls it.
Mm,
Mr. Bauer pulls back.
mm.
Now, we didn't know it was Mr. Bauer at the time, but he pulling on the door. He's like, yo, this door not opening. It's like it's stuck or something. So he pulls and he's like, man, whatever. He lets the door go. And then we hear everybody on the other side of the door start laughing. So we like, all right, whatever. So I'm like, I guess we're not gonna get back in the class. We walk halfway up the up the hall, and the door opens. Mr. Bauer comes out like this. He was like, "You guys are gonna be in big trouble."
Yeah, but that's his fault though.
So what happened is Mr. Bauer actually, when Tyrone let the door go and it hit him, broke his nose.
Yeah, I know what happens. That's his fault
And
though.
and Mr. Bauer suspended me for he got me suspended for said action. Now, luckily, I was a good kid in high school, so they was like the disciplinarian. She knew me very well because she was my English teacher the year before. She was like, "Look, just tell your parents to come back up to the school, and we'll reinstate you." I was like, "All right, cool."
But
Now, explaining that to my parents, my dad was like, "You know, this sound like bullshit, right?" I'm like, "I'm telling you, Pop, I'm not." We get there and Miss Thomas, you showed your ass. No, Miss Collins. Miss Collins. She said, you know, Anthony's a good kid, but maybe he's just hanging with the right crowd. Why the fuck would you tell my dad that? She was like, I think he's just following the wrong people. Why would you tell him that? You make it seem like I'm going around doing dumb stuff with people.
like you just bad.
And my dad looking at me because my entire life he was like, you a leader, you ain't a follower. Thanks, Miss Collins. But shout out to that. But this next one, I'm not gonna hold you. This was one of my favorite moments of the entire week. Producer, play my next video, please.
This is just a short time ago.
I thought that was so dope. A lot of people was going crazy on the internet and they were kind of talking about it in the media until I saw what she actually said. I think that that coach is one of now just living in the area, I'm familiar with her and she always goes hard for her team. So when I saw that video at first, I was like, it can't be nothing too bad. She said, when I read what it was that she saw, what she said to that player, I thought that was absolutely amazing. We all need that one person in our life that could just tell us like, yo, get your head out your ass. Get your head in the game. This is your moment. How did you feel when you saw that video though?
I honestly don't see how that got any negative attention. Like that was a positive video for me. Like you need, especially in sports, anything that's competitive, you need someone like that to drive you. You need someone like that. Like
now, I think what the issue was is people just saw her yelling at her and like hitting her in her chest. But
that's part
you
of,
also
that wasn't disrespectful in sports though. That's not. I mean, that's not even that's regular sports. That's a coach and a player and a coach that believe in the player. If the coach didn't believe in the player, she'd have been on the bench. She'd have been sitting at the end. She wouldn't have been on camera. Wouldn't have been talking to her.
shout out to Stokes. Sergeant First Class Chambers was now he actually happened to be under his leadership a little bit longer than I was, but stand-up dude definitely was a dude that when you did good, let you know. When you fucked up, he pulled you to the side, let you know where you fucked up, and
And
like,
that's why you
and
remember that still till today. That's why you remember that.
for sure. I remember we had been friends on Facebook for a while. And I remember when I finally got into the Army because I met him during my training years. I was like, yo, you kind of steered me wrong because I thought that every sergeant that I came across in the Army was going to be put together the way you was. And he was like, yeah, harsh reality. But but I thought that was an absolutely dope video, and not even just coaches. I think that everybody needs somebody like that in their life that's going to tell them, like, yo, get your head out your ass.
Yeah,
Get in the game.
Even as a parent, if I seen that, I'd have been proud of my coach. I'd have been proud of coach doing that to my child because they need it.
Yo, definitely let you know that I'm here for you. We on the field. And this is your moment. I thought that was just a great video. I had no rhyme or reason. I thought that video was so dope. I'm definitely putting that on my show. Now, sports related, the only thing that's going on right now that's kind of new is that the MLB had their opening games last night. Are you a baseball fan?
I haven't watched baseball, but I know what's going on. I'm actually like an old school baseball fan more than a new era baseball.
I definitely dig it. I was actually, baseball was my first love, but I kind of fell out of love with baseball when Derek Jeter retired. It just wasn't the same for me.
Oh, you're a Yankees guy?
Yeah, I'm a Yankees guy.
Yeah, ain't no problem. I was always Phillies guy, but like I'm a Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire era, King Jr.
The golden years.
Yeah, that's when I really watched baseball. Yeah, that's when I really watched. Oh my God, I forgot. Jimmy Rollins.
Oh, Jimmy Rollins.
Yeah, that's my guy.
I met Jimmy Rollins before working in King of Prussia.
I didn't meet him, but I did see him before. Jimmy Rollins is a good
Stand up guy.
dude.
But ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how I like to end. If it bleeds, it leads. Producer, play my funny video of the week.
Я все оплачу. Давайте
The boy in a black hat and the DJ's faces completely made that hilarious for me. Now, I saw another video, which I'll probably play next week because I was going to play it this week, but that video came across. I was like, playing that one. This guy apparently just does these wild ass when he goes to parties. Because the first video I saw, he was at a kid's party doing this. And when I first saw the video, shout out to my guy, Lace. Lace was like, yo, that's you. I was like,
I was thinking, listen, I was about to say, you'll never take it that far, but yo, if I ever
pretty close.
see you do the front flip with everybody's food at the end of the party.
But the way the music stopped when he did it, and the DJ was just like, that shit.
First of all, why they let him get up there and moonwalk with all the food and then somersault? Like, he got to be highly respected. Like, he would have, like, yo, he moonwalked on all the food.
Listen, that's why I'm glad that I'm the person that I am, because people just love me. If people didn't love me as much as they did, I would not get away with half of the shit that I do.
What the hell? Yo, the front flip on the front flip in a restaurant on plates and he flipped on knives, forks, plates,
sure.
the glasses, everything. Like, what the? That was crazy. That shit was funny as hell. I was cracking up.
All right, but with that being said, that concludes If It Bleeds, It Leads. Producer, let's jump into that lounge talk. Now, Sherm, I'd like to ask this question every now and then. It's been a while since I asked this question to one of my co-hosts, but Sherm, I want to know
I'm with you.
if you had to think of a song that describes your current mood, what would it be? And Ant Hive, gang, y'all tell me the song that describes your mood right now as well.
My mood right now, I got
Right now, where you at in life, just a song that you feel like,
hold on.
yo,
I don't
that's
want
the
to cut
mood I'm in.
off. The view about to look crazy. I don't want to cut off.
No, you good.
We about to let me plug it up real quick.
Break off your back, Scooter. You wildin', fam.
What? Who said that? What's up?
My old girl talking about break off your back. I don't even want to know the story behind that. But I'll start off. I think for me right now, a story that describes my my fault, you ain't cultured. You uncultured. I mean, I'm cultured. But if I had to think of a song that describes my mood right now, I was listening to Kanye West earlier, 808s and Heartbreaks, and he got this song, Welcome to Heartbreak. And this song, like, the song, he basically saying how he got a lot of things going on, but like, it's almost like he's having success, but that's just it. Like, I'm out here. Like, the first line is, my homie showed me pictures of his kid. The only thing I can show him is pictures of my kid. He said my homie showed me his kid report card. All I could do is show him my new sports car. Like, my friends is out here starting families and stuff like this, and I'm just out here living, partying and shit. That's where I'm at with it.
I've been in a good mood though, man. My current mood, it's gonna have to be a smooth side A song or something right now.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm in a good, you know. If I had some wine, I'd take a sip right now, but I don't have any. But it had to be a smooth side A song. That's my current mood right now. That's how I've been feeling lately, man.
So some other songs, we got some of the good people saying. King Stokes said, "Nobody Has to Know." I'm not familiar with that Ty Dolla $ign song, but knowing you, good brother, I'm a little afraid. Free T by Rico Nancy. Shout out to Burr, another one of my Army Gang. Oh, we got 3 Army Gang homies in here. Gang, gang. Okay, and Ron got Forever Young. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll sing to you. I'll sing Sade to you. Oh, Scooter, you out here acting crazy. I'll sing Sade to you is wild. But with that being said, I got 2 interesting topics, because I usually just do one topic, and I had this topic lined up, but I came across something else after that I think is going to be pretty interesting to talk about. But producer, pull up my next topic, please. Men, brutally honest. What makes a woman instantly unattractive?
I can start that off. Well, you know, I see the ladies a little different. The only thing, like, I truly believe it's impossible for you to be ugly if you got pretty teeth and pretty feet.
Oh.
Like, it's hard. You know how hard it is for a woman to be ugly. If your teeth is beautiful and your feet is beautiful, you got to do a lot of work to make yourself ugly. So for real, just feet for me. If your feet ugly, this is instantly, oh, I'm gone. I can't do it. I can't do it. Not even a little bit. I can't play. I can't stay. Oh, I gotta go.
Now, my good brother Ron said you a motherfucking liar, and I gotta agree, because I done seen some ugly people in my lifetime. Now, I will say that I'm real big on, if that person hasn't done anything to me personally, I won't call them ugly, because also I think that when I saw this, I didn't necessarily just think about the physical things. I thought about it's some personality things that can make a girl unattractive.
Oh, for sure. Humans in general, just
I mean, I I hate a real pretty girl with a stank ass attitude. That
who you
shit
telling?
instantly. You could go from a 9 to a 6 real quick with a nasty ass attitude. Some physical things that I don't like. I hate a woman that doesn't have uh like a scent to her. When I say a scent, like she has to smell like some kind of fragrance. I don't care if it's a body spray, if it's a perfume, but she has to have some kind of scent to her. I'm real big on that. I hate a girl with like fucked up hair. Fucked up hair is a now I ain't talking about I came over and you like, yo, I'm about to get my hair done tomorrow or a little bit
You
later.
mean just in general,
But
her
you
hair just
just
always, she the one that's known for her shit always, there's always something going on with her wig or something. I know what you mean.
I can't stand it.
With that being
But
said, though, I take a nappy weave if her feet pretty.
no, I'm not rocking. I take ugly weave. I mean, I'll take ugly feet in a good hair.
Oh, hey, no. She can put a hat on. The socks got to come off eventually.
Now, it was funny because I remember this one young lady I was with. One thing I could say about her more than any other woman I've ever been with is that I never seen her without her hair done. I'm talking about left her crib that night and came back the next morning completely different hairdo. And I'm like, damn, how the fuck you do that? Or took her braids out one day and I come back the next day fresh weave. And I'm like, damn, wait, they said Playboy got a foot fetish.
I read it. I seen it.
but I mean, I will give her that credit. But I remember I was drunk and we was sitting there chilling one day, and I was like, "Yo, it's something I gotta tell you." She was like, "What?" I hate the way your big toes. No, I hate the way your big toe on your left foot curved to the right.
Hold on. Do I know
Wait,
this person?
No. I hate the way.
I know this person?
Yeah.
I know you talking about. I'm not even going. Well, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I hate her feet. And she a vibe. I hate her feet.
I hate it.
She a vibe. She cool as shit. She slim, right? She slim? Oh, we talk. Okay.
We'll talk offline.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But now you got me curious as to who you talking about.
I'll let you know. We both know. We both. She be around.
But with that being said, now to my main topic of the night. So I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast, and they talked about a recent incident that happened with Sean Poe and Mace on I believe it's called Quick Time with Flea, or it's Cameron's podcast outside of the sports.
Talk with Flea. It was Cameron.
Talk with Flea. And on this episode, Sean and Mace began a conversation about how they both were, I don't want to necessarily say sleeping, because it sounded like they both had a relationship, if it's true, but they both had been dating Brandy at the same time. Mm-hmm. Now, the question is twofold, because so Brandy came out and she couldn't deny Mace, because I think Mace is pretty evident.
Everybody knew she was messing with Mace.
Right. So the Sean portion of it was like new information that people didn't have before.
Definitely was. I was like,
now,
I didn't know that.
And she really downplayed it. So my first question is, how many regrettable fucks do you have?
At the lounge or just in general?
Oh God. In general.
my not a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't got a lot of you know what? I do got one.
Okay. Now
And
you don't have to name said person.
I ain't
asked
gonna
for
say
it.
that name. I'm just gonna give a little incident so you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
We was all at a house party, and let's just say you got introduced to her too.
I wish that I could insert that girl from off Judge Judy when she said, now I'll say I really when this came across and I started formulating a topic and I thought about it, I actually have two.
If I give it
Now,
some real thought, I'm gonna think while you talk. I'm gonna give it some real thought. Like, not to be funny.
this is where me and my producer we gonna work on it, but I'm gonna insert once more story time with Ant Money. Now, the worst ever was it's a guy that me and him used to be real cool, and one summer I was just at his crib every day. So I'm at his crib, and he invites people over. They on a live. They see us going up. So this young lady comes over. So I'm sitting there. I'm talking to the young lady, and she was like, "I need a ride home." I'm like, "All right, I'll give you a ride home." So we ride into her crib, and she starts to get into touching and feeling. So I'm like, "Yo, you good?" She like, "Yeah, I'm good. I know what I'm doing." I'm like, "All right,
Okay.
cool." I'm like, "Where you live?" She says the block, and I'm like, "Yo, my aunt live up the street." Not like one of them distant aunts. I'm talking about my dad, little sister. I'm like, "Oh, she gonna see my car and wonder what I'm doing around here." But I'm trying to get it, whatever.
Yeah, here they
So
go.
I drive over there. We walk in the crib, and she was like, "I need you to be quiet because my son and his baby mom and his baby is downstairs."
Okay.
We walk in. First of all, her son is on the couch looking as we walk in. We walk in. I think her son just knew what it was. So I respectfully dapped him up. "What's up with you, Aunt?" We walk up the steps and proceeded to have the worst sex that I ever had. I mean, it was dry. Top wasn't there. I mean, eventually I just took the condom off and just laid down because that just was not it. So we do that. I wake up in the morning and she must have been sitting there watching me sleep all night because when I woke up, she just was staring at me.
Just up. She's been up for hours already.
He got a new tail bite. But so we wake up, it's about 7 in the morning. And the whole time I'm just thinking, this is when my aunt wakes up to go get her morning coffee. Please don't see my car out here. So she like, "Hey, Aunt, I just need you to do one thing." Now, disclaimer, I don't, this how dirty I was in this incident. I don't even know this woman's name. If you had if Aunt, $20 million right now, just remember her name. I never asked her name. I thought that was trifling of me. Accountability. Also, I told this story again on my episode of Hot Seat. Make sure you get your subscription so you can watch that on the big exclusive network. But I go and I'm walking in and stuff. She was like, "Aunt, I don't need you to make no noise." I said, "All right." A-Town stomped down every step she had in that fucking house. That wet shit you gave me, A-Town stomped down every fucking step. And her son looked at me and he knew what I was doing. And he laughed so hard because he heard her upstairs say, can you just, no, I'll stop there. Man, fuck your steps, fuck you, and fuck if that baby wake up.
That was her payment.
That was her payment. Because I'm mad you wasted your time. And Ron, you know what, Ron? I shouldn't have spent the night, but also with my aunt living up the street, I was in safe hands.
You knew you was safe.
Yeah. I was safe. Yeah.
Now, I could answer the question different. When you said I didn't have some bad sex,
it was bad sex, and I regret the person.
Yeah, like I was just thinking just someone I just straight regret having sex with, but like I didn't have. Man, I had the only threesome I had was terrible. I think that's why people be thinking I'll be on some. I like my lady by myself, buddy. I had a terrible threesome. I had a threesome a long time ago. I don't want to talk about it. I'll listen. Put it like this: I had a threesome, and I was damn near scared to suck a titty.
Good Lord. Now, while we are here, good producer, I want to know, to the audience, what y'all got to say about that? Now, we already talked about the regrettable sex. I want to know one thing. If y'all think I came here to play with y'all, god damn it, I'm not. But let me ask you this, because this was another great topic that they talked about. Is there an expiration date on a person that you had sex with that was horrible that they can no longer claim that they had sex with you? Is there an expiration date on that? No. You got to wear that on your jacket for life?
Yes, it's for life. It is what it is. The only way you can unclaim it is if, like, you was literally teenager.
Nope, I'm not rocking. I think after 4 years, I think that come off your record.
No, this ain't that. No.
I think after 4 years, that has to come off your jacket.
No. That's why these ladies be doing what they be doing. They think like that. Hell no, it don't come off your record. It's there.
Yo, shout out to Scooty. What up, sis?
Hello. You caught me on a very productive day. How y'all doing?
You know what? I can't complain.
Mainly, hey Playboy, how you doing? I hear you like feet. I'm my bad. My fault. This ain't love connection. I'm sorry.
Where you hear that at? They said
that? That's what the street saying, man. I don't know. But me personally, I wouldn't take that if I. Hey, personally, I wouldn't let nobody talk about me like that. I'd have to prove that to somebody or something. I don't know. Anyway, how you doing?
King Stokes, I agree. Your record gets expunged. You
know what? It does.
It gets redacted. Like
only
the
your brain.
It gets redacted. But
only
Scooty,
your brain.
But Scooty, what do you have to say about the topics at hand?
First of all,
which
fuck
topic
Chuck Norris.
did you want to address?
Chuck Norris. Fuck Chuck Norris. It's always gonna be that. Love him, or I loved him. Loved the jokes and the movies or whatever.
I do.
But baby, that man is a MAGA conservative, hates Obama, monkeys type situation.
He was one of them. I didn't know.
Yes.
I never heard that.
Oh, it was very much a thing. A lot of black people don't, because black people not following him like that. They know him from like the movies and whatever else. But like, he's out here he's out here doing. He's active in the situation, or he was.
Yeah. And you know what?
The nostalgia.
Unfortunately for me, I'll say that I don't really check for celebrities. I don't really hold any of their views credible. But I can see about that. But no, Scooty, let's get to the shits.
Yeah, let's get to it. I throw it out there first. That's the main reason I came. Everything else was had to get that out before producers kicked me off.
Do you have a regrettable fuck?
Woo!
All females do. All females do.
First of all, I'm a woman. I'm not a female. Number one, you're not in the army. I'll not be called a female. But I actually don't. I guess people I regret like kicking it with or whatever. But like women as a whole don't get as much like orgasm from sexual men anyway, penetration wise. So if you're going by like some shit like that, then cool. But like as far as me just being like I never should have did that, no. Because anything I did, I wanted to do it, and I'm leaving here with something.
Now regardless. I got a question while we on that topic, because I had a young lady, and I am so mad because I never got a second shot at this. But I had a young lady that made me like, I was a couple pumps in, and I was like, oh no, this is not going to be a. And I told when I slid in, I was like, I'm sorry, this is not going to.
Yeah.
And I hated it because she was telling me prior to this about how she made a man wait 1.5 years, and it took me a couple weeks. What up, big dog? But it took me a couple weeks, and at that point, I cracked, and it happened. I was exited out the game early, And she was like, now you see why I be having them niggas go crazy. And I was like, now, with that story being said, on her jacket, would that be a regrettable fuck? I mean, yeah, a regretful fuck.
You gotta ask
Um,
her.
it seems like she enjoyed it, so I don't know why she would regret it. Because at this point in my head, ma'am, you don't have any self awareness. Because there's no way that. Can you see me, by the way?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay. On my screen, I'm blacked out because I got a phone call. But in her head, she has no self awareness because there's no way that everybody you done cracked is going crazy or whatever else, and you think it's like that, or it's because of this, and you get in there, you're like, well, what you give them? Because what I got isn't what they got. So what did you give? Did you do something different to them, maybe? So I
So
don't believe
JoJo
that
said,
she's going.
did she let you do it again? And we still continued to talk with each other after that. And we actually were supposed to go on a date after that because that happened prior to us going on a date. And our schedules never lined up and we just kind of fell off. But
Look at God.
I think that but JoJo, you said that was regretful, but my question is if we were still like setting up to do stuff after that, could it have been that much regretful?
Regretful to who? Who's regretting it? Yeah, you.
I'm
You're regretting
saying
it.
to her because I mean
She wouldn't agree to. She wouldn't
Yeah,
agree to linking back up with you if she regretted it.
and that's what
yeah,
my question
yeah.
was.
I don't think she regretted it. Yeah, I don't think she regrets it because again, you don't have the self awareness to realize that he's not really into this. For like he's not enjoying this. In your head, yeah, I did my big one. When in reality, love, you did not, and you don't have that kind of recognition that you didn't. You're not doing what you think you're doing.
No, she did have big one. I ain't gonna lie. It was splash waterfalls. And I
So
mean that
I
was
must have misheard a conversation or something because from what I
okay.
heard, it sounded like you were saying it
But
was bad.
I mean it no, it was not bad. I mean
Okay.
I exited stage left, really wasted that lady time. Oh, JoJo go to hell.
Mm.
But with that being said, Scooty,
Oh.
is there an expiration date on a regrettable fuck?
Hell no,
Yes,
man.
immediately. It needs to be. Because you're not gonna be even be up here in my system, whatever else. Am I still here?
Yeah, you there.
Still in? We hear
You
you.
good.
You can hear me?
You good.
You good?
Oh, Scooty done checked out on us.
But hell no.
I think it is. I think it is.
If once you've been in somebody, you've been in them. It's that simple.
I got a homegirl and she is hilarious because she had a regrettable fuck, and years later, she was at a club, at a bar, and a dude comes up and he was like, yo, ain't you? And he calls her by her nickname, and she was like, no. He was like, you not such and such. Now, she has one nickname, and then her other nickname is her last name. So this is definitely you. And she was like, my name is Candace Smith, sir. And I was like, you said that with a straight face? She said, I was so serious that I fucked him up. He was what he thought he knew was not what he knew. But I personally believe that after a while, that regrettable fuck comes off your record.
No, you just personally believe that you can forget that shit, but it don't come off your record.
Listen, I don't know that lady name. That was back in 2020. That's off of my record.
I don't know a lot of the ladies' names, but it don't nothing come off your record ever. If she walked down the street and say, "Hey, we did it," and that actually happened,
Jesus Christ. Producer, with
R.
that
Kelly
being
wouldn't be in jail right now if they get off your record.
Producer, with that being said, let's jump into the spotlight. Now, shout out to my guy, Playboy. I appreciate having you here this evening. I knew from our conversation, ladies and gentlemen, this started off as a conversation a couple weeks ago. and we were just sitting there and we was talking. What we were talking about was a very deep conversation. But I was like, yo, this is the most that we actually just sat down and talked. And Corey walks past and he was like, yo, you should have him on your podcast. And I was like, why the fuck that didn't cross my mind? So I definitely appreciate you coming here for more than anything. I appreciate when people give me their time.
No, for sure.
So also, Playboy here is one of the best promoters in the city.
Hey.
Producer, can you bring up the topics, please? You know what? 1 second. As the topics appear, I just want you to get them the rundown. Can you bring that back, producer?
$2 Tuesdays, Spike Lounge, 7015 Frankfurt Avenue in Philadelphia. We got the best $2 Tuesday in the city. It's a vibe. We got the cheapest sections in the city. People don't like to go out and spend a bunch of money. I'm one of them myself. You ain't got to spend $300, $400, $500 for a section, all that nonsense. We don't do none of that. Second, you get a section for less than $200 and a bottle. Enjoy yourself and some of the best food. Nice meals with the chef. It's really a vibe. There's no fights. There's no violence. It's a vibe. We have the best $2 Tuesday in Philadelphia. You got to check us out. Oh, hello.
Whoa, that's my shit right there.
If you want to see Int in person, he be there. He be at R&B Fridays sometimes.
For sure.
At least once or twice a month, he pulls up. But R&B Fridays is at Cheers. Cheers is a bar that I got stuff going on the weekend there on Friday and Sunday. Once again, $3 shots. I told them that I want to have something going on, but I need a deal for the people. I don't like people just wasting their money. I hate going to the bar and shots is $10, $15.
Take your time, Pastor.
I hate that. I hate people wasting money. I like people to have fun, but I don't want people to waste money. You can come outside. You should be able to come outside with $50 and have a ball. You should be able to come outside with $30 and have a ball. That's what I do. $3 Fridays, and ladies is free before 10. That's any event that I have is gonna be a vibe, and it's gonna be deals on the liquor for the people. That's just what I do. I really do this for the vibes. Sunday Fun Day, same bar. Cheers, Second and Somerset in Philadelphia, is lit. Once again, $3 shots all night long on a Sunday. We got $3 Henny, $3 Espolon, $3 Tito's, $3 Jameson, cheap hookah, $25 hookahs, 2 floors, great food. Friday, Sunday is really the same vibes, but I'm really trying to keep the Friday really R&B vibes because some people like to come out and just have fun. Everybody don't want to be jumping around and dancing. But the Sunday Fun Days, I can't lie to you, we got one of the best Sundays in Philadelphia. And it's just a lot going on Sundays. But me personally, I like my $2 Tuesday the best. And then I like the R&B Fridays because it's more of an adult vibe. I like to have fun. I like to bring different crowds out. But I am 37 years old. Like, I like to hear some songs that came out in 1991, 92, 93, 94, 95. That's what the R&B Fridays for.
Listen, it was funny because I was going to ask, what can you expect when you come out to a Playboy event? But, I mean, I think you told the people everything they need to know.
You've been to a couple. You can tell them.
First of all, I walk in. I'm not going to say that on camera, but I have a lot of fun.
They have a lot of fun.
I have a lot of fun.
And I'm one of the hosts that I'm like, it's different levels to the party promoting or being a host. I'm a host that actually spend money on my peoples. You'll come in and get a shot from me before you even say hi to me. Like, I'm just one of them guys. Like, I just want everybody to have fun. I just want everybody to drink. I just want everybody to have fun. That's what. If we can have fun every week, I'm gonna keep doing it. That's just all I want. I really want everybody to have fun.
And I say he's a man of the people because there's been times I came in and he like, yo, it's you and Corey. Just give me 10. I'm like, nah, this is your business. I'm gonna make sure I support.
Like,
I appreciate it, but I make sure I support. This is your business.
Yeah, because I don't be trying to press for. Of course, everyone has to make money, but I'd rather have my friends come and support me for life instead of coming one time and they feel like they got used up or they wasted their money and all that. And then it's like I just, it happens all the time. You'll go somewhere, you think it's all hyped up, you think it's nice, you go there, you're like, I really enjoy myself, never go back. I want people to come back every time.
I appreciate that. And like I said, once again, Playboy, it was a fucking pleasure having you here this evening. And I expect to have you back here again.
I hope so. And I wasn't ready for it was hot outside. I couldn't even get the link right before we got on.
You know what? And I appreciate you, like, because I was literally just about to call you and I saw your message. I appreciate your diligence, making sure you made sure.
I was on it. No.
And I definitely appreciate that. Definitely going to have you here again. Now, I ain't going to tell the people what we talked about. Make sure we good on that offline. But,
good. But and it's my first podcast. So, I thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. And do know, I mean, after the other date that we talk about, just know that you are more than welcome to come through. I always appreciate a good guest. But any last words for the good people?
For all the ladies that think I got a foot fetish, I do.
What the Appreciate having you here tonight, good brother. I'm gonna talk to you offline.
Later, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a good show. I love the vibe where we was at. It was a good time. But y'all know how I like to end every episode. Live every day like it's your last, but make sure you are prepared for tomorrow. God bless and good night.
Everybody out my house, but it's Crip style. Watch how I get about my house, y'all. Get out. Get the fuck up my house, nigga. Get the fuck. Get the fuck. Get the fuck up in my house, nigga. Get the fuck up in my house, nigga. Nigga, Crip up. Get the fuck up in my house, nigga. Huh? What?